is Bank of Me, and today I am filming my very first cash stuffing video, and let's see how it goes. I had some great plans about being super prepared and way ahead and super organized and just showing how well things are working, but life is not always like that. So sometimes we just have to wing it a bit and deal with life as it goes, deal with whatever is coming up. So I'm just going to start here. So until, unless everything is perfect and then you want to start, that way we would never really start. So we just start now, right here. And yes, so the whole plan today is just to show you my setup and to show you, it's kind of like a minimal setup because I have some expenses coming up that I have to save for, some emergency expenses, you might say. And instead of having sinking funds, like cash buckets that I have saved up for them, I need to, come up with the money in a very short amount of time. So every other plan, everything that's a sinking fund or a vacation or some kind of wish for the future has to just be paused on hold because I have to come up with 2,400 euro by the end of next month. So it's going to be a little bit of I don't want to say scorched earth budget, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a minimal spending period for me. So let's get started. So I have two cash binders here. One is my everyday binder for food, etc. And the other one is my sinking fund binder. And I also have my budget. I'm going to show you that. And I went to the bank and I took out some cash to stuff these envelopes. So let's get started. I just show you my budget first. Hope you can see this. So this is the budget for October. And I'm really keeping it very, 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 very minimal. So we have food, petrol, my phone, and some pocket money. So food is groceries for the 4 weeks. Petrol is to get back into work. I work from home quite a bit, but you still need petrol. My phone, I don't have a contract. It's actually a pay as you go, so prepay. And the pocket money is really, like spending money or going to a coffee shop or maybe buying a book or, some cosmetics, anything that doesn't fit into these categories. And I should say that included in the food budget would also be some toiletries. So, like the basic ones, like if I'm running out of shower gel or out of shampoo, I take that out of the food budget because for me, I buy everything in the same place usually. So it's either a discount supermarket or another supermarket. So I'm not really splitting it into groceries and toiletries, etc. So for food, I'm budgeting 300 for myself, just one person for the month. So as I said, also includes like household utilities and toiletries. So toilet paper, tissues, whatever. Petrol, 150. My phone, 20 euro, gets me, I think it's all you can eat data for, I think it's 27 days. So it's not really a full month. So the last few days I'm trying to usually stretch and use, the Wi-Fi at home or wherever I am. So I'm trying to do that. And then pocket money, I budgeted 64. And then I have sinking funds. I don't have many because as I said, it's really minimal. So I'm just keeping the ones I absolutely want to put some money in. So one is winter. So winter is oil mainly, the heating oil. or wood or whatever you would need. Then Christmas, self-explanatory, so that's for gifts or food or whatever, because we are now at the end of September, so it's going to be around the corner very soon. And then for the house, you see, this is a bigger sum. This is 400, because I have to get, as I said, I have to come up with 2,400 euro. It's not a total emergency, but it's not as in it wasn't like it wasn't planned for, but there were so many other expenses that came my way, car repairs, other repairs. So you know, so there's only so much money left at the end of the month. So to the house, I'm giving 400 this month. So winter gets 50, Christmas gets 50, house gets 400. And then we have bank. So this is not cash. These are not cash categories. This is the mortgage that gets deducted by direct debit from the bank account, bills, and also this month I have to pay my annual car insurance. That's another big expense. And usually you should save up via a sinking fund, and I did, for car insurance and motor tax and repairs, but it was unfortunately not enough to cover everything, and I just spent a lot of money on repairs. So that sinking fund was cleared out, so I have to kind of cash flow it, use the money that comes in, rather than having anything saved up for it. So so mortgage 800, bills 220. Now this is variable. It might be much less, which is great, and then can, whatever is left can go to the house, to the 2,400 euro I need to come up with. And then car insurance, I'm still waiting for the quote, but that's due within the next 2 months. And I think last year was around 600, but actually everything is going up. So let's see how that goes. And that is it. So those are my categories. And I did go to the bank and took out some cash. I had this lovely divider where I can split it, but I can't find it right now, like to put everything in, all the 50s go in one slot and all the 20s. It looks really, really neat. But yeah, I can't find it right now. So let's go without. It's not that much anyway. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna count it quickly and see if I actually have enough. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1000, 1015, 1015, and I should really have 1030, but I did already spend a little bit of money, pocket money, on a coffee shop. So that's why it's not quite that. And then this amount, as I said, this goes through the bank. So no cash category for that. So I only took out what I'm actually going to spend in cash, and the sinking funds that I'm saving up for annual expenses. So yeah. So let's see. So first of all, let's go to my binder. I'll just put all this to the side. So this is the first one here is my everyday binder, and that is for, I show you. So this is for food. This category, I still have to print out my little dashboard divider. This is for petrol. I have one for well-being, which gets nothing, but well-being would be massages, anything that's it can be a toiletry as well, or a supplement, something for your health, apart from, the general stuff, like shower gel, etc. So well-being would be either more luxurious or really, really geared toward your health. So supplements, vitamins, stuff like that. I was thinking I might make another envelope for health, for doctor's appointments, etc. But I do have health insurance, so I get reimbursed by my health insurance for it. So, but this month Wellbeing will get nothing. This is for my mobile phone. Then we have my pocket money, and then the last envelope is bank. Bank has nothing in it at the moment, but bank would also be, so that would be if I have something in my cash category, let's say in food, you know, so I have cash, but I'm paying with my card for whatever reason. Maybe I forgot to bring my cash, or maybe it's something I'm buying online. So I would take the money that I've spent online, I take the notes for that, the cash out of the food or whichever envelope, and I would put it in the bank envelope. So it's kind of like the back to bank envelope, but I'm not actually taking the money then and going to the bank. Instead, what I do is I just keep it in my envelope here, and then come next month, I'm gonna take out less money and use the cash from this envelope. But it's important that you always have a little bit of a buffer then on your account, so you're never going into overdraft or anything like that. So a little bit of a buffer. So those are my general categories. So let me just fill them. So I said food gets 300. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 300. It's always the best time of the month when you are filling the envelopes. I love this, but they are easy spent very quickly. This one is for petrol. So 50, 100, 150. That should be okay. Then Wellbeing gets nothing. A mobile phone gets 20. So the phone gets 20 euro. No, doesn't want to open. 20, okay, because I can actually go to a shop and get myself phone credit and then, you know, buy a top up, so I can spend that in cash. And then pocket money, I have already spent some, so that will get much less. Let's see, how much do I still need? I need 500 for the sinking funds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'll put this aside. So I can only put, instead of putting 60 because I spent already, I'm putting 45 into the pocket money envelope. Okay, there we go. And that's my day-to-day spending. Cash envelopes filled. So I put this aside. And these are my sinking funds. So for the sinking funds, I have many more. I'm not filling most of them today. And all of them are empty. But that's a long story I might tell you another time. Okay, and here we have my sinking funds. My camera or my microphone stopped working, so I'm trying to do this with the voiceover, so it's a good learning curve. First video. So my sinking fund binder contains my annual expenses I'm saving for and goals and things like that. So not the day-to-day spending. So the first one I have is for my car. So that would be motor insurance, it would be car repairs, and it would be motor tax. And it's empty at the moment, unfortunately, because I had a lot of repairs. So yes, so everything has been spent. You know, that's just how life goes. Sometimes we have a little bit more than we anticipated. So the way it works is you try to calculate how much will you need for the year. In my case, I had the car insurance I was saving for, and the repairs and the motor tax, but unfortunately the repairs were much higher than the estimate I had. The next one I have here is home. So in the future, this would be for things like furniture. It would be other home improvements as well, painting, anything really to do with the house. But at the moment, it really is for repairs more than anything else. And it's an old house, so it needs a lot of TLC. So this month, I'm trying to set aside €400 because the goal is 2,400. And that's 1, 2, 3, 400 goes in there. So that goes towards the 2,400 I need to come up in the next 2 months. So wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. The next one is winter. So this sinking fund is anything, really anything to keep you warm during winter. So mostly it would be heating oil to keep warm, but it can also be fuel. It can be thermal boots if you need new winter boots, blankets, anything you want. So I'm trying to put a little bit away every month for this. So here I'm putting in €50 because winter is unfortunately very close. It's the end of September while I'm filming this. So yes, it'll be here in no time. And the next one, same as winter, is Christmas. As you can see, there was nothing in there either. So I'm counting here. I have 4 months left for Christmas. So Christmas gets €50. So let's see how that goes. So that's for gifts and for things like food, etc. The next one is the emergency fund. So this is not the one, you know, the 3 to 6 months of expenses you're supposed to save up. This is just for the month. So it's just a repair you didn't anticipate, a birthday you forgot, anything that you consider a small emergency that you had not any money for. So not once, you know. So really just, you know, like the car repair that went a bit overboard, anything like that that you don't have in your regular budget. So unfortunately, nothing in here at the moment. It got all spent. Yeah, nothing in there. The next one is laundry. So this is for washing machine, new dryer. This is not a priority at the moment, but I would love to put in some money soon. The next one is a pet fund. So at the moment, I don't have any pets, but I would love to save up and hopefully next year have cats again, or get a dog or two. So that would be really great. So I would love to put some aside every month just to prepare, you know, for the basic setup, and then later it's gonna be for the food and vet costs and all that. And the last one here is my mini farm envelope, and that's for a greenhouse, chickens, geese, ducks, you know, just setting up the garden, gardening tools, all of that kind of stuff. So at the moment, it's not a priority because I'm still focused on the house, making it livable, but hopefully next year, when the major things have been done, I can put some money towards that. And that's it for my sinking funds. So home, got a little bit of money, winter and Christmas this month, and that's really it. So this is where we're at. Very, very minimal budget, as you can see, this month. So my sinking fund binder is quite empty. I just have to focus on that, filling it up. and then the daily one, just very minimal: food, petrol, phone, pocket money, etc. So yes, that's it. So it will be a little bit like a scorched earth budget for me in the next 2 months, just trying to save up money to cash flow my repairs instead of touching my baby emergency fund that I have in the bank. You probably know the Dave Ramsey idea of having $1,000 in the bank and then paying off all your debt. debts. But really, if you have such a small emergency fund, you don't really want to touch it. You don't really want to um, take take away from it. You just want to build on it. So it would be quite depressing to touch it for this repair. So hopefully I'll be able to manage 2,400 in the next 2 months, and then yes, it would be great to start from scratch and fill all my other sinking funds again and get comfortable and step away from the financial edge, really, because it's quite uncomfortable. So yes, so this is the journey I'm on at the moment, and it would be lovely if you would come along with me, or if you have any goals yourself, whether it's one big one or it's one, I don't know what I'm showing you here, probably telling you what I'm saying here. Um, it would be great, yeah, to just, motivate each other and keep on track. And yes, so my plan is to create 2 videos a month at least. One would be for the cash budgeting. So like here, I have my little budget and stuff the envelopes after payday. So I get paid once a month. And then the other one would be to do my month end. So basically, I would keep all my receipts and then I tally them up at the end of the month and see, okay, this was my plan, but how much did I actually spend? Did I keep within my budget? Did I go crazy? And why did I not keep within my budget? And, just get a bit better, a bit more control over the whole situation of spending. And yes, hopefully from there, I might even be able to do a weekly video and talk a little bit more about, anything like tips and things that happen. Trying to save money in this time is quite tricky, but we can but try. And if you really stick with it, it's amazing what you can achieve. So I never thought I could have a house, and here I am, So saving definitely does work, but you have to really stick with it and budget and take care of your money. Really, you work so hard to earn it. So that's really it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope I see you again soon in the next video. Bye bye.